Thank you, Tanya. I was going over our 36-hour temperature trend and, kind of amazed at how low everything had been. But then we forget, yesterday we were talking about snow, and at the same point in time, it's still astronomical winter. As a matter of fact, today is the last day of winter 2021 as we prepare for the spring equinox coming tomorrow morning. And we'll get into that here in just a little bit. But first off, let's just enjoy a delightful Friday. We deserve it, coming off of early week thunderstorm activity, then the snow. And now we finally get some sunshine and begin to get a little warmth. But with that all being said, we're still mired with flood warnings for just about each and every one of our major rivers throughout the 4 states. This Monday expiration time, that's actually the latest one we have coming out of northeast Oklahoma for the Neosho River. We'll see the northern Neosho expire first, then slowly but surely the Marmonton, the Osage, and the Little Osage throughout southwest Missouri, those will hit next. Spring River is going to last all the way to Saturday and Sunday as far as those flood warnings go, and then down in the Commerce-Miami area, that'll be the last one set to expire next week. Finally, seeing the system that was on the mid-Atlantic push off toward the ocean, good chance for the Gulf Coast to clean up after the tornado outbreak that they had from Tuesday into Wednesday. And for us, with the high pressure that works out to the west, low pressure developing in the Pacific Northwest right now, coming off of the Pacific Ocean. Now, it's going to take a while. This thing isn't going to be one of those that's going to speed down, but it's going to do its best to stay organized as it crosses the Rockies. And once it gets into the upper plains, make a strong southeasterly push toward us for next week. But until then, we're talking 50s already, mid-50s later on this afternoon. And the spring equinox, if you're interested in getting up for it, 4:37 a.m. tomorrow. That'll be Central Daylight Time. So, I don't know if you want to set your clocks or maybe you just want to sleep in. Coming off of daylight savings time last week, not going to fault anybody for wanting to sleep in. Pressing through tonight, we are going to get close to the freezing mark for Saturday morning. But then, quick little rebound to the point where if you got anything that you want to get done outside, I know a lot of us are going to be picking up limbs. Maybe you want to start mowing because we're greening up and it's looking great outside. Find the beneficial part of the rain. Maybe you want to get the garden started as well. I'm going to go today with fair for the afternoon and evening hours because it's still pretty wet out there, especially if you're trying to mow and you've got any ditches or anything of that nature. But Saturday and Sunday, we're going to go with perfect conditions to get outside, get the yard work done, maybe just take a walk and get some fresh air. Now, Monday, we had to slip back into that poor category, and here's why. Monday is when our thunderstorm activity for the astronomical beginning of spring. It begins during the afternoon, and then we carry those rain percentages all the way through the middle of next week. Not much of a difference temperature-wise. We're able to maintain 60s, 50s, and then finally calm down on Thursday. But once again, that's why Saturday and Sunday is looking so great. Now, as we get ready for spring and also additional thunderstorm activity, we're going to be able to break down all the latest after NCAA basketball because we'll see you right back here at 5 o'clock.